Hey, welcome to the Mortgage Minute for March 6th. And lots of things happening in the market these days. Most important, we're going to talk about two big announcements over the past few weeks. Number one, mortgage costs set to rise as CMHC leads the hike in premiums. So we had a big announcement out of CMHC last week that they're going to increase their insurance premiums, which the newspapers are saying this is going to mean that buyers in Toronto and Vancouver will see significant hike in costs. Well, let's put some perspective on this. The CMHC insurance premium is for high-ratio mortgages only. And yes, they did increase the premium on that. What's really important to note is this is a political move. I'll tell you exactly what I mean. Jim Flaherty and Ottawa, the Minister of Finance, really would like to see Canadians slow down their home buying, and he's concerned about an overheated housing market. We've been talking about this for a couple of years now. Jim Flaherty would normally just suggest that we raise rates. He'd go over to the Bank of Canada and say raise rates. He knows he can't do that. The Bank of Canada is between a rock and a hard place. They cannot raise rates, and Jim Flaherty's been trying to talk the mortgage market down. So since they can't raise rates to slow things down, he's raising insurance premiums on CMHC insured mortgages. Who is this going to impact? This is going to impact first-time home buyers. Marginally, I don't think it's going to be a major impact, but it will have more of a psychological impact more than anything. In the meantime, what's happening with interest rates? The Bank of Canada had their rate announcement earlier this week as well, and amid signs of an improving economy, they're taking rate cuts off the table. Now, this is interesting. Normally, you'd sit there and say, well, what do you mean rate cuts? Aren't they supposed to be raising rates? Well, the economy was struggling so much that the Bank of Canada was suggesting they may even have to lower rates at their last meeting. This time they're saying, yeah, the economy's kind of chugging along. We're not going to lower rates, but we're not going to raise them. So again, what we have is more of the same, which is a prolonged, steady ride of literally flatlining on interest rates. So no rise in the prime rate expected in the near distant future. So what does this mean to you guys? March is an interesting time where banks get very aggressive on interest rates. When we talk about the Bank of Canada, we're talking about the prime rate. Remember, your long-term fixed rates, your 3-year terms, your 5-year terms, your 7-year terms are all governed by the bond markets. The bond yields have been lowering over the last couple of weeks or so. What that means is that we've seen a softening in the long-term fixed-rate mortgages coming back down towards the 3% mark. Some of you have mortgages up for renewal. Now is the best time to take a look at your mortgage and see if it's coming up for renewal and find out what you're going to be renewing that mortgage rate into. Yes, we know the Bank of Canada is not going to change rates, but that doesn't mean that the 5-year fixed rate is not going to change. Right now, it's on a downward trend. So what I'd like to offer to every one of my clients and everybody out there is please give us a call, send me an email if you'd like me to analyze your current mortgage situation if you have a mortgage coming up for renewal. We can take a look at it, and then you can find out what your current bank is offering you, and then we can shop the market to find out if there's a better alternative for you. Because again, banks are very aggressive. It's a great time to be shopping around, and I take full advantage of it to save you money. Okay, folks, that's the Mortgage Minute for this week. Send me an email, give me a phone call. By the way, if you have sent me an email in the past month, we did have a glitch with my iPhone, so if you didn't get a response, please send me another email or phone me because it may be that I didn't get your email the first time. Hope that helps you for this week, and we look forward to helping you with your mortgage renewals in the upcoming weeks and months ahead. That's the Mortgage Minute for this week. We'll see you again. Go to peterkinch.com. Thanks.